Hello everyone, my name is Thor and welcome back to Anthropology. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I hope you're all well. This video is going to be in response to the pre-launch early access of the Cherry Blossom Chapter 2 Louis Vuitton Murakami collection. This is being filmed on March 15th. The early access launch was yesterday, March 14th. And let me just say, it was about as much of a doozy as the first round was back in January. So if you tried to get a piece, if you want to know how it was, definitely keep watching this video. So I alluded to a little bit on my community channel yesterday that I had, tried in vain to get a piece from the collection. Hey, stop it. So yesterday the launch was set for 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I, being the dutiful shopper that I am, set my alarm for 5:45 in the morning to wake up and spend my hard-earned money at Louis Vuitton. However, something I did not account for was the fact that they actually launched the early access an hour earlier than they had initially said. So my sales associate that I go to in Vancouver, she told me that basically they're not receiving stock for the pre-launch and that it'll go live basically like the following day. But she said 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, which is what I had heard everywhere. And that was very similar to the first drop. However, they decided to do an early access 8 a.m. Eastern drop, and people were able to check out on the website and on the app before then. So there were two avenues to access the product. It was digital only. The app, you could sort of access everything right away. However, things were sort of being dropped in batches. So I could pick the Square 70 scarf, for example. The tan already was sold out by the time I had clicked at 5:45 in the morning, and the pink was still in stock. However, I was able to check out 3 times before it ultimately failed, saying it was out of stock. And then other items that were tagged as early access were unclickable, sort of. So I'd click on the item and then it would say like error, item not found. So it was weird. Things were sort of popping up sporadically on the app itself. So I also tried on the web version. So on their website, basically you were put into a waiting room. It was giving Ticketmaster Eras Tour. It was kind of traumatic. I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this. And basically you were let in at random based on stock available. What's interesting is that they said there was 1,765 units available for sale in total, digitally, for this early access pre-launch. And I thought that was very interesting that they put the total number of items that they were selling, because basically when the only way that they would continue this process of allowing people in through these waiting rooms that were relaunching every 60 seconds was based on availability of items. So once all the items were sold, basically they stopped the rooms. It was done. Like, you had your fun, it's over. And you had basically 10 minutes to check out. I never made it through the waiting rooms. I tried. It just kept refreshing. Nothing happened. And then when I tried on the app version, I managed to almost successfully check out for the square pink scarf, which was actually what I wanted. And then I almost checked out for the tan version of the bandeau. Didn't work. Almost checked out for the 19 size of the bracelet. Didn't work. Almost checked out for the card holder. Didn't work. So it was weird because it was like the first launch where it said things were like in stock. But then when you'd go to check out, it'd say like error, or sometimes it'd allow you to get to the full cart page and then it would say error. And sometimes it would allow you to get all the way through to input credit card details and shipping address and then say error. So ultimately I walked away with 0, which is really unfortunate because I freaking woke up at 5:45 in the morning for this, which I will not be doing again. You know what? I learned my lesson. I thought I was going to be like, ooh, look at me. I'm going to be so early. Who else is going to wake up that early? Didn't really account for the EST folks, like the people in Toronto, New York, Montreal, whatever, that were going to be awake, had their caffeine ready to go already, had a blissful, nice sleep. And then the people on the Pacific West Coast were like, you know what, tough shit. Like, you should wake up earlier for this. Ultimately, I walked away with 0, which is really sad because the Cherry Blossom is like my favorite iteration and it's like the only thing that I don't really have. But all is not lost. there will be the global launch on the 21st of March, so this coming Friday. I am unsure how that will go, if it'll be the same, if I'll be able to check out. Like, I really have no idea. Like, more stores are going to get it. I heard on TikTok that only 7 stores in North America are receiving product. I don't know which doors that is, but so far it seems like it's really, really, really limited, like especially in comparison to the previous launch of the multicolor and the pandas. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now if you can hear that. But yeah, I'm curious. Let me know if anyone got something, if you got what you wanted, if your order was fulfilled, if you unfortunately did what I did and tried to wake up early to get. I feel like I was like fighting for my life on Ticketmaster, and I like it almost like was in a way, but I feel like there has to be a better way to do this. Like, is there not? Is this what we've come to? Is this what we've landed on as like a society? But let me know if you got anything. There were a few people on my community post that said they got stuff, so love that for you. Bring that Louis Vuitton luck over to me, please. But yeah, let me know if you got anything. I would love to live vicariously through you. And also let me know if you're hearing anything different than what I've heard online about global launches or about stocking. Because it was also interesting in the multicolor section of like the Murakami tab on the app, it said a lot of things were coming soon, hinting at a restock. And my SA messaged me the night before, so on the 13th, saying that there were 3 multicolor items that they had received back in stock: the Nano Speedy in white, the Panda pochette, and there was one more thing, which I can't remember, but I'll include a picture. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I'm waiting for the cherry blossoms. But ultimately, I walked away with zilch. So who knows what will happen on the 21st? Hopefully, we have better luck. But yeah, that was my experience. Kind of a sad experience, especially because I wasted like 3 hours of sleep that I could have desperately needed. And now I'm sick because of it. So, like, Louis Vuitton, I'm sending you my medical bill. Although we don't really have medical bills in Canada, but whatever. You get the gist. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This channel is growing with the community, so love that. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.